California, where they are meeting each need with dignity. At the Men's Center, they feed about 20,000 homeless and needy families every month, and they're doing amazing work. They have a full kitchen, a warehouse, a chef. It's just phenomenal, the food that they're putting out, and I can't wait to take you inside and see what they're doing. Hi there, I'm Vanessa Johnson, and I am at the Men's Center with Luke Ippoliti. He is the Assistant Food Bank Director. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. So can you tell our viewers a little bit about what you guys do here? Because it's an amazing operation.
Yeah, I'd love to. Happy for the opportunity. Here at the Men's Food Bank, we serve grocery boxes to families. We also serve meals primarily to our homeless clients. But all told, we serve about 7,500 individuals every month.
Amazing.
It is amazing. And because of all of the amazing volunteer help that we have, we're also able to share food with about 20 other organizations that collectively feed another 10,000 people.
That's something you should just feel so proud about. I'm just overwhelmed with what goes on here. And I saw today a little bit of your lunch because I came a little early. And
That's right, yeah.
The food that you're putting out for people who are coming and actually eating here just looks so good. It looks healthy and fresh. And can you tell me a little bit about like a typical food that you guys are serving?
Yeah, sure, I absolutely can.
What's a typical lunch?
And actually, I can't take any credit for that.
Right.
Our food bank director, Rich Weinwald, will be able to speak to that a lot more because he's a chef, and he's kind of the inspiration and the creativity behind the food. But a typical lunch, consists of a main entree, and they try to incorporate a lot of vegetables in it. We always do a salad, and have, fortunately, we have a lot of fruit recently, so we're able to do like kind of a mixed fruit. But it's balanced.
It looks very balanced.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys get your food? Where does the donations come from?
The donations come from, we get a lot of donations from grocery stores. We call our food rescue program. We have volunteer workers that go to grocery stores and they pick up the produce that might be slightly damaged but still edible.
Right.
Dairy products that are close to their expiration, but not past. Bread that is getting a little bit towards the end of its life.
Right.
But,
still totally good.
Yeah, still totally good.
Yeah.
So a lot of the food that we get is kind of towards the end of its life, but it's still totally good.
And is that food that otherwise would end up in the trash can of these grocery stores?
Absolutely.
And go to waste?
Absolutely. And that's stuff from the grocery stores. We also are part of a network of food banks that share food with one another.
Very nice.
And that's also stuff that would otherwise go to waste. Some of it is from manufacturers, some of it is from farms. But the majority of the food that comes in is stuff that can't be sold through other avenues, and they donate it to us so that we can give it to the people that need it. Now, there are some sources of food that we get really excited about. Stuff that is like, better than money can buy.
Okay.
Like, we work with a group called Food Forward.
Yes, Food Forward, a group that I volunteer with.
Right.
Where they
So,
go.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. At Food Forward, they go to local farms or people's homes who have fruit trees. Sorry, we're in the middle of the workday, so we've got people walking around.
Yeah, we're very busy.
And they pick excess fruit from like citrus trees primarily, or pretty much a lot of citrus trees.
Because most of it's in the valley, and
Yes.
the valley used to be citrus orchards. So yeah, so that's fruit that's right off of the tree and into the boxes of food.
That's phenomenal. And then you guys actually have your own garden here.
We have our own garden too. We're able to grow food. This past winter, we had a wonderful crop of cauliflower and broccoli and kale, and our Swiss chard did beautifully. And that's all stuff that we're able to use in the kitchen to make the nice, healthy meals.
Have you planted your tomatoes?
We have planted our tomatoes.
Very good.
Yeah, we've planted our tomatoes, and they're doing very well. Our peppers are doing well, and the cilantro. So it's wonderful. We're really excited about that. We have some great volunteers that are helping us in the garden. People that have done it, years and years and years, and suddenly, they want to take that skill and feed people.
And help.
Yeah.
So if any of our viewers want to get involved and
Yeah.
volunteer, speaking of volunteers,
Sure.
how would they go about that?
They can go to our website, www.menpoverty.org, and there should be a link on there to volunteer, and they can click on that and get all the necessary information, fill out the forms, and then send them on.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
Okay, segment 1.